Hi, if you're seeing this video, it means you've recently been hired by our staff here at SMS Painting and Restoration. So the purpose of this YouTube video series is we are going to cover everything from our core values, from the macro perspective all the way down to the micro, to what your position is, whether it be in sales, marketing, production, HR, whatever that may be. So we're going to cover core values. So it's real simple. I'm a pretty simple guy. So the acronym, PAINT. Pretty straightforward. So the P stands for play to win. So what does that mean? Playing to win. So we talk about it a lot from the sales perspective. Playing to win. So we talk about speed to lead. We talk about being, we say around here, first on race day. So what does that mean? So however, from a sales perspective, however that lead may have came in, we want to be boots on the ground, on site, presenting to that customer and connecting with them authentically inside of 24 hours. From a production standpoint, we want to be proactively and preemptively communicating with our customers, and when problems arise, we very quickly solve it. It's playing to win. So the A, always do the right thing. So what does that mean? Always do the right thing. We have a saying around here. If you have to ask whether something is doing the right thing or not, if there's an ethical breach or not, it probably is. In our business, trust in our customers, believing that we are going to uphold this and do the right thing always, and it's so important. It's so important. So our next core value, improve consistently. So, pretty self-explanatory as well. You'll see me and several other staff members around here. I'm a big proponent of personal development outside of work. Everybody here, we're reading 10 pages a day. We're sharpening our skills outside of work. Yes, you're not getting paid to do those things, but the way that we look at it is we can't afford not to do those things. The market is always changing, the customer is always changing. We need to stay on top of these things and always constantly learning and evolving and growing. And nurture relationships. Okay. This one is very important. So, nurturing relationships. In our business here, what we do, we are a home service company, right? We're a one-off home service company. So, it's very straightforward. When a customer goes on the internet or the various ways we generate the leads, lead comes in the door. We send a sales rep out. The sales rep sells the job. Job gets handed over to production. Production knocks it out of the park as they always do. Once that job is done, if we did our job right, whether it's a painting, roofing, siding, windows, doors, whatever that may be, if we did our job right, chances are we're not going to have a chance to do that job again. So nurturing the relationships with the client and staying top of mind with them so we get referrals from their friends, family, whoever it may be, neighbors. Nurturing relationship is incredibly important. So T, take ownership. So what does that mean? Taking ownership. When we make mistakes, we take ownership for our faults and our flaws. Look, we are human beings at the end of the day, and on the other end of it, the client is also a human being. There's going to be times when the client is wrong, when the client is accusing, the production guy of taking their rake or taking their hose or doing this or doing that. Well, we take ownership of those things when they happen, and we make it right. We do the right thing, always do the right thing no matter what.